Good morning, teacher and friends. Today I am going to present about the festival. I chose this title because I love festivals. I have ever been to a festival and I saw a bunch of foods and cultures. I saw food tenants and I saw culture tenants. I saw the booth that used by the tenants are box and heart shapes. If I ever rent a booth in a festival, I will design my booth to be heart shaped or other shapes that have never been used in a festival to attract people to come into my booth. The shapes of my sizes of the booth are semicircles and boxes. The area for booth 1 is 21 plus 70 equals 91 centimeter per 2. And the perimeter is 30 plus 34, it means 64 centimeter. And so booth 2 is for the area is 56.5 centimeter per 2. And for the perimeter it's 18.8 centimeter. For booth 3, the area is 5 times 9 equals 45 centimeter 2. And for the perimeter, it's 9 plus 9 plus 5 plus 5 equals 38 centimeter. And for booth 4, the last booth, the area is 12 plus 18 equals 92 centimeter 2. Perimeter 4 is 24 plus 36 equals 60 centimeters. Why do I choose the shapes and sizes of the booth? It's because I love to attract people to coming into my booth. As an Indonesian student, I will promote my festival by placing food, traditional food, or traditional cultures. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Today, I'm going to present about designing a festival venue. I choose this title because festival venue is funnier than Olympics venue for me. I haven't been there before, but I first saw once in a television. In the festival, I saw lots of tenants, such as food tenants, game tenants, and others. One of the booths that I saw was very unique, colorful, and the shape was a square. Now, I'm going to explain a little bit about festival venue that I want. There are some areas that are consist of the tenants. The first one is the food tenants. It is a square and it will be 16 square meters long. The second one is a 10, and it's a triangle and it will be 6 square meters. The third one is a yarn ball. It is a circle and it will be 78.5 square meters. The last one is a cat house. It is a rectangle with 2 triangles, and it will be 60 square meters long. The total of the area of the composite figure is 160.5 square meters. I choose the shape and the sizes because I can decorate it easier. As an Indonesian student, I would love to promote my culture by making my booths to look like an Indonesian traditional houses. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
Today, I would like to present about my Olympic venue. I chose this title because I like watching people playing tennis in the television. The venue that the players played was very big. It could probably fit more than 100 people. So, if I can make an Olympic venue, this will be my Olympic venue. The shapes that I use for the Olympic venue is a rectangle and a semicircle. So, the perimeter for the Olympic venue is 384 meters, and for the area is 1,770 meters square. And there's also a store. The shapes that I use for the store is a rectangle, a square, and a triangle. The perimeter for the store is 64 meter, and for the area is 81 meter square. I chose these shapes because it could attract people more. As an Indonesian student, I would promote my Indonesian culture by selling traditional food in the in the store. And Indonesia's most well-known shirts, which are batik. Thank you for listening to my presentation, Kelas.
Good morning, teacher and friends. Today, I'd like to present about designing a festival venue. I choose this title because I like to go, eat, and play at the festival. I've ever been to a festival and I saw people sold foods, clothes, and toys. In the festival, I saw lots of tenants, such as foods, clothes, and toys tenants in the festival. They decorated the booths with light, flags, music, and others. There are also a photo booth for the visitors. If I rent a booth in a festival, I will make my booth attractive, eye-catching, and clean. Arrange the food and drinks neatly so you can attract visitors. Give visitors tasters so they can know the taste of my food and drinks. There are food and drink booths. The first is Indonesian traditional snacks such as lembar, klepon, and lapis. It is constructed from semicircle and square. The area of the semicircle is 56.52 square meter, and the area of the square is 100 square meter. So the total area is 156.52 square meter. And the perimeter of the semicircle is 18.84 meter. So the total perimeter is 50.84 meter. The second is herbal drink, such as honey lime, temulawak, and sinom. The area of the triangle is 27.5 square meter, and the area of the rectangle is 88 square meter. So the total area is 115.5 square meter, and the perimeter is 42 meter. I choose those shapes and the sizes of the booths because it's very suitable for a booth tenants in the festival. As Indonesian students, I can promote the Indonesian culture through my festival. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friends. Today I'd like to present a festival venue I have designed. First, I chose this title because I'm interested in it. I have ever been to a festival. In the festival, I saw a food stand, circus stand, and of course a locket for buying tickets. In a festival, there are booth tenants. For the booth, it has circus stand, food stand, and locket stand. For the circus stand, its color was red and yellow. It has a rectangle wall and triangle roof. Next, the food stand. It has a rectangle table and a semicircle roof. As for the locket, it has a square space and a semicircle roof. If one day I run the booth in a festival, I want to design my booth with some wood furniture and some green plants with some decor lights. The circus stand's perimeter of the composite figure is 50 meter, and the area of the composite figure is 56 square meter. The perimeter of the composite figure of the locket is 5.57 square meter. The perimeter of the composite figure is 11.14 meter. As for the food stand, the perimeter of the composite figure is 7 meter and 35.5 centimeter. The area of the composite figure is 89,825 square meter. I chose the shapes and size for the booth because it's enough big. As an Indonesian student, I can promote Indonesian culture by making an Indonesian culture festival. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teachers and friends. Today, I want to present about my festival venue. I chose this title because I like festival. I never been to festival before, but in festival there is concert, movies, and a lot of tenants. In the festival, I saw a lot of tenants, such as game tenants and food tenants. They decorate the booth with lights, flowers, and pictures. If I run a booth in a festival, I will make it tidy, clean, and decorated. The first composite figure is a semicircle and rectangular. The total area is 568 square meters. The total perimeter is 128 meters. The second booth is a composite figure of triangle and cube. The total area is 217 square meters. The total perimeter is 78 meters. I choose the shape cube and rectangular. It's because I can make them to stand. Also, the semicircle and the triangle for the roof. As a Christian student, I can promote the Indonesian culture through my festival. I can promote it by making traditional food and traditional games. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friend. Today I'm going to present about my festival venue. I choose this title because I like it. I've been to a festival before. There are food hall, pembongkar in a festival venue, and there is food, toys, and traditional food dance. The booths are so big and cool. If I rent a booth in a festival, I'll make it cool as possible. There is arcade, foods, and something more at my festival venue. It's constructed from a rectangle and triangle. The total area is 48 meter, and the perimeter is 36.4 meter. The next one is pembongkar. It's constructed from a rectangle and a circle. The total area was 26 meter, and the perimeter is 42.56 meter. I choose this shape because they are look cool. I can promote the Indonesian culture through my festival venue by Indonesian traditional food. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
Good morning, Mr. and friends. Today I want to present you my design of a festival venue. I decided to design a festival venue because it sounds interesting to me. There are lots of food, such as flowers, food, and gluten booths, which are mostly used by Japanese tenants. The first one is the gluten booth, which consists of a rectangle and a half circle. The rectangle has an area of 15 meters, followed by the half circle's 2.46 meters area, which makes the total area 17.46 meters and a 9.93 meters square meter. The second one, which is the booth B, is made up of a rectangle along with a square. The rectangle has an area of 12 meters, followed by the square's 9 meters area, which makes its total area 21 meters and its square meter 26 meters. I decided to choose those shapes and sizes for the booth because I thought they would fit. If I ever rent a booth at a festival, I would decorate it with vibrant colors, as well as flowers and other decorations that would make it look colorful and lively. As an Indonesian student, I can promote Indonesia's culture through my festival by playing some traditional instruments and self traditional Indonesian food. That is all for my presentation. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friends. Today I want to present about designing festival venue. I have ever been to a festival. I saw lots of designs such as cakes and cakes. They decorate with balloons. If I run booth in the festival, I will decorate the booth with the theme of the festival. In my design, there are semicircle and square. The semicircle area is 14.13 square meter. The square area is 36 square meter. So the total area is 15.13 square meter. The semicircle perimeter is 18.54 meter. The perimeter is 18 meter. So the total perimeter is 36.84 meter. I choose this shape and this size because it is simple. As Indonesian student, I can promote Indonesian cultures by advertising Indonesian cultures. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teachers and friends. Today, I'd like to present about my food festival venue. I chose this title because I really like festival events. I've been to a festival before and I saw a lot of booths everywhere. In the festival, I saw tenants' food, drink, traditional musical instruments, traditional food, and many more. They decorate the booths with the name of the booth right in front of the booth. The size is all the same, but the design varies depending on the thing it sells. If I run a booth in a festival, I will design my booth colorful, minimalist, and have a lot of useful and interesting stuff, so many people will come to my booth. There are two booths. The first one is Kuduk booth. It is constructed from rectangle and triangle. We can get the area from 1.84 plus 1.08 plus 0.48 plus 0.26 plus 0.26 equals 3.92 square meter. And we can get the perimeter from 2 times 0.8 plus 0.2 plus 1.7 plus 0.3 plus 0.2 plus 1.5 plus 2.3 equals 11.7 meter. The second one is beef meatball booth. It is constructed from square, rectangle, and semicircle. We can get the area from 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4.02 plus 0.64 plus 0.26 plus 0.26 equals 8.18 square meter. And we can get the perimeter from 2 times 1 plus 0.15 plus 1.7 plus 0.3 plus 0.2 plus 5.02 plus 3 times 1 equals 14.72 meter. Why I choose these shapes? Because it will be easier to display and draw. As an Indonesian student, I can promote the Indonesian culture to my festival by displaying many useful and interesting stuff that is from Indonesia. So, many people will come by. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
To design my Olympic venue, I will make it more interesting by making the shape of the stadium like the Garuda Pancasila. The shape of this Garuda Pancasila stadium is like a shield shape, with triangle and square. The size of the stadium is 86.800 meters, and it is constructed from concrete and metal. The perimeter of the stadium is 1,120 meters cube. 1,120 meters cubic. I choose these shapes because I want to represent the shape of the Garuda Pancasila. As Indonesian students, I can promote the Indonesian culture through through my Olympic venue by the shape of the venue. The total area of the stadium is 86,800 meters cubic. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teachers and friends. Today I'm gonna start my presentation. But before that, I would like to ask you, have you ever been to a festival? I'll take it as a yes, I have been to a festival. Well, I like going to a festival. It's fun. Today, I would like to present about my festival venue design. I choose this title because I like selling things and get money. When I go to a festival, I see so many colorful things. I see so many music tenants. I see so many colors in the tenants. If I run a booth in a festival, I will design my booth with so many colorful things to attract people coming to my booth. If I, the shapes and the sizes of my booth is rectangular, squares, and triangle. The total of the area is 237 square centimeters. The total perimeter is 62 centimeters. I choose those shapes because it will be so cute. As an Indonesian student, I will promote my festival by selling traditional music and food from Indonesia. Thank you, Miss and friends, for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Today, I'd like to do a presentation on my design of a festival venue. I chose this title because I love going to festivals. One festival in particular stood out the most. Why, me ask? Well, that's because it had everything a festival could need. It had game booths, fun rides, souvenir shops, food carts, and much more. But of course, if I mentioned all of those, it would take too long. So that's why I'm only going to be mentioning two tenants today. The first tenant that we're going to be looking at is this haunted house. As you can see here, it has a big giant ghosties on the top front wall of it. The second tenant is this bumper car ride. As you can see here, it has different color variations for the cars. If I were to rent the booth inside the festival venue, I would design it so that it would specifically match the theme of what I was going to put there. For example, if I were to rent the booth inside the festival venue and then into a haunted house, just like what I did here, I would make it look dark and grim, and the color variations would range from gray to black to dark purple. Because obviously, if I made the color variations range from pink to yellow or any other bright color, it would look less scary and less like a haunted house. Now let's move on to the shapes and sizes of the tenants. For the haunted house, you can see here that it has a square, a rectangle, and two triangles here serving as roofs. The total area of this haunted house is 27 square meters, while the total perimeter of it is 22 meters. Now for the bumper car ride, we can see that it only has two shapes, which are the rectangle and the semicircle. The total area of this bumper car ride is 76.52 square meters, while the total perimeter of it is 46.84 meters. I choose these shapes and sizes for the tenants because they fit perfectly and can hopefully give its visitors the best experience possible. As an Indonesian student, things that I can do to promote Indonesia's culture is 1. Sell traditional Indonesian clothes, 2. Sell traditional Indonesian food, 3. Promote or set up game booths with traditional Indonesian games, 4. Play traditional Indonesian songs, and 5. Have Indonesian shows. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teachers and friends. Before I start my presentation, I would like to ask you, have you ever been to a festival before? I like going to festivals because they are fun. Today, I would like to present about my festival venue design. I chose this title because I like going to festivals and they are very fun. I have been to a festival before. In there, I can see lots of tenants such as food tenants, music tenants, and games tenants. If I rent a tenant in the festival, I would add music and a lot of colors to make it very eye-catching. There are two tenants. The first one is the music store and the second one is the music stage. The music store has a total area of 7 square meters and the total perimeter of the music store is 14 meters. The area of the music stage is 36 square meters and the total perimeter is 33.42 meters. I can promote the Indonesian culture through my festival by selling Indonesian traditional food, selling Indonesian traditional clothes, and playing Indonesian traditional music. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teachers and friends. Before I start, I want to ask you, have you ever been to a festival before? With me, I've been to a festival before. It's fun and exciting. For today's topic, I'd like to present about my festival venue design. First of all, my festival venue is called the Animal Wonderland. Here you can see different kinds of animals. The reason I chose this title is because I love going to festivals. As you see, I've been to a festival before. I saw lots of food, drinks, and some games. In the festival, I also saw some food tenants. The booth was clean, rainbow themed, and very cool. If I rent a booth in a festival, I'll make some serpent robots to attract people coming to my booth. For this project, there are 3 booths. The first one is called the Handout. It is constructed from 3 and 5 meters width and 6 meters length. The second one is called the House of Birds. It is constructed from 4.5 meters width, 8 meters length, 6 meters high, and 8 meters for the base. For the last one is called the State Aquarium. It is constructed from 4.5 meters width and 9 meters length. The total of perimeter and the area for each booth are 34 meters for the perimeter and 48 meters square for the area of handball. 49 meters for the perimeter and 60 meters square for the area of House of Birds. And for the last one is 29.5 meters for the perimeter and 48 meters, 0.5 for the area of the aquarium. I chose these shapes because so we can save some spaces for people to walk around. As an Indonesian student, I can promote the Indonesian culture through my festival by the design of the wall and some decorations that I put in each booth. I guess that's going to be it for today's presentation. Thank you for paying attention and listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teachers and friends. Today, I would like to present a drawing of a festival that I made. Have you ever been to a festival? If not, me neither, but I'd like to visit one someday. So, I chose this title because I despise physical activities such as sports. This festival has 2 food stands and 2 game stands. I like to call the food stands the S stands because they sell Indonesian food such as satay and soto, which both starts with an S. Now, for the perimeter of the satay stand is 9 centimeters square, while the area being 4.5 centimeters square. For the soto stand, it has the same measurements as the satay stand, so no further explanation would be necessary. Now for the game stands. The first game is called Spin the Wind. The name itself is somewhat self-explanatory, I assume. So, you spin the wheel and you get a prize depending on which it lands on. At the back of the wheel, there's a box containing all of the prizes, which has an area of 8 centimeters square and the perimeter being 12 centimeters. Now, I want to ask in advance, does anyone here like fishing? If so, then you'll probably like this next game. So, for the next game, it has a similar concept to the previous one. So, instead of fishing fishes, you fish ducks, and depending on which you manage to catch, you get a prize. The perimeter of the pool is 36 centimeters, while the area will be 49 centimeters square. Now, what can I do to promote Indonesian culture by this festival? Well, as I said before, this festival sells Indonesian food. So that way, I can help it prevent from being abolished and forgotten. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friend. Today I'm going to present you about my festival venue. I choose this title because I like festival. I haven't been to a festival before, but I know there is a Bahasa in the festival. In the festival, there are food, toys, and traditional clothes tenants. The booths are small and colorful. If I rent a booth in the festival, I'll make it colorful and have a lot of traditional clothes. There is a stadium in my festival venue. It is constructed from a rectangular and circle. The total area is 5,256 and the perimeter is 4,056. The next one is a movie theater. It is constructed from a triangle and a square. The total area is 5,052 and the perimeter is 1,884. I choose these shapes because they look cool. I can promote Indonesian culture to my festival venue by having traditional food there. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friend. Today, I want to present my festival venue. I chose this title because I like festival. I've been to a festival before. In the festival, there is many booths selling various kinds of food and drink. In the festival, I saw lots of talents such as food and drink. They decorated the booths with traditional food. If I win a booth in a festival, I would decorate the booths nicely and attractively, provide comfortable seating, and make an attractive promotion. There are two booths. First booth is the coffee booth. The first one, it is constructed from rectangle and triangle. The perimeter of the rectangle is 20 meters. The area of the rectangle is 450 square meters. The perimeter of the triangle is 43 meters. The area of the triangle is 85 square meters. Second one is the booth. It is constructed from rectangle and trapezium. The perimeter of the rectangle is 60 meters, and the area of the rectangle is 200 square meters. The perimeter of the trapezium is 49 meters, and the area of the trapezium is 175 square meters. I chose these shapes because I like it good for the roots. As an animation student, I can promote animation culture through my festival by nutrition and giving free traditional Indonesian food to people. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teachers and friends. Today I'd like to present about designing a festival venue. I chose this title because I like festivals. I've been to a food festival. In the festival, I saw lots of stands selling food and drinks. They decorated the booths to attract people to visit their booths. Here I made the design of a festival. It is called Food Festival. There are three booths. The first one is the fish booth. It is constructed from a square and two semicircles. The area of the fish booth is 350 square meters, and the perimeter of the fish booth is 64 meters. The second one is the turtle booth. It is constructed from a square and a semicircle. The area of the turtle booth is 50.14 square meters, and the perimeter of the turtle booth is 27.42 meters. The last one is the snake booth. It is constructed from two rectangles. The area of the snake booth is 88 square meters. And the perimeter of the snake booth is 54 meters. I chose these shapes because I like these shapes. As an Indonesian student, I can promote the Indonesian culture through our festival by introducing the animals in Indonesia. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friends. Today I will present about designing a festival venue. Why did I choose this title? And because I want to design a festival venue. I've been to a festival before. I saw lots of lights and antennas such as food, drinks, and lots of other stuff. The antennas were in wooden cardboard. It was so bright and merry, so I always remember it. If I want a booth in a festival, I will put a LED sign and decorate my booth with lots of lights. There are two near the booth for decoration. There are two booths, the food booth and the drink booth. The food booth are constructed from rectangle and half circle, and the drink booth is constructed from rectangle and triangle. I choose this shape because it's easy to decorate and big enough to put things. The area of the food booth is 81.12 meters square. For the drink booth is 70.125 meters square. The perimeter of the food booth is 34.56 meters. And the perimeter for the drink booth is 33 meters. As an Indonesian student, I can promote the Indonesian culture to my festival by asking the tenants to sell Indonesian food, drinks, and stuff. I will also ask them to decorate their booth with Indonesian theme. Thank you for listening my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher friends. Before we start, I want to ask a question. Have you ever seen Olympic Games 2020, Tokyo Olympic Game Tokyo 2020 live at 2021 at Champion TV1? I have. Today I'm gonna explain my gonna presentation about designing an Olympic venue. So I chose this title because I like Olympic Games because it's more competitive and a lot of sports. And also I ever watch it at Champion TV 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sport that I watch at the TV in Champion TV 1, 2, 3, and 4 that I watch is badminton because badminton is being the most popular sport and it has been showing a lot at Champion TV 1, 2, 3, and 4. I can design. I can use. Wait. If I can design an Olympic venue, I would design an Olympic venue of the new Olympic Games Olympic Games Indonesia 2021 and Olympic Games Indonesia 2022 by gathering all sports from all different Olympic Games from the 90s under the day and the next year, and then to go in Indonesia, and people from other country will try to compete all sports and became the Olympic champion. I choose the stadium and the athletes' waiting room. The first shape of the stadium is the half circle, two half circles. The stadium is so big that it has they need a roof on it, and also the side of the half circles inside of the half circles are seats to people who can sit there to watch the Olympic Games. Also, they have a rectangle here that's actually a roof, and also the bottom is the doorway to in and out of the Olympic Games, and also for people to sit. The athletes' waiting room has a rectangle shape for the walls and a triangle shape for the roof of the athletes' waiting room, and also includes has a door. The construction of the stadium, the half circle 6 and the radius is 6 centimeters and the diameter is 12 centimeters, and rectangle's length is 6. While the athlete's waiting room, the triangle length is 4.5 centimeters, and the height of the triangle is 3 centimeters. The breadth of the rectangle is 4 centimeters, and the length of the rectangle is 6 centimeters. The area of the stadium is 185.04. Wait. The area of the stadium is 185.04. The perimeter of the stadium is 49.68, while the area of the average waiting room is 33 centimeters square, and its waiting room's perimeter is 23 centimeters square. As an Indonesian student, I can promote the Indonesian culture by performing a traditional dance at the opening of the Olympic Games. And also, why there's the shape for the Alice waiting room with the rectangle, because the Alice waiting room sometimes be inside the Olympic game, but sometimes be outside. So it needs to have a wall, because without it, it would just be empty. And also, I used to try as a roof at the athlete's waiting room. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friends. Today I'm going to do a presentation about festival venue design that I made. I chose this title because I have been interested in a festival this day. For me and my sister, we have never been to a festival, but my parents once told me that at a festival there were many people, many food, and it's very noisy because there were a music playing while the music was on playing. While the festival was on playing. In the festival, they said that there were a lot of tenants, such as food tenant, food tenant, game tenant, and sovereign tenant. My parents said that there were many food. Every food has its own theme, size, and what they sell. If I run a food at a festival, I will make the food decoration and a theme that is related to what I will sell. In a festival, there will be many food and, and every food will have different shape and size. If I run a food, I will make it shape rectangle, triangle, and circle, and 16 cm times 23 cm for the design graphic. My design, there are one food. The shape of the food were rectangle, triangle, and circle. The total area of the food are 368 centimeters, and the total diameter are 78 centimeters. I choose this shape because it's simple, effective, and doesn't use much space. As an Indonesian student, I can promote Indonesian culture through my festival by selling Indonesian traditional food or sell Indonesian traditional tinsel and tell them about its history. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friends. Today I would like to present my festival. I chose this title because I'm into festivals more. Have you ever been to a festival? What do you see there? For me, yes, I have been to a festival before. In the festival, I saw loads of tenants, such as food, drinks, clothes, and many more. Some of the booths was of card, some of them was like a big rug placed on the ground, some of them used vehicles like cars, motorcycles, and bikes. Some of them used tables and chairs. If I were in the booth in a festival, I would make my booth look different than other tenants and interesting to see. There are two booths. The first one is a clothing booth. It is constructed from 3 rectangles and 2 semicircles. The area of the clothing booth is 120.56 meters square. The perimeter is 66.56 meters. The second booth is a souvenir booth. It is constructed from a rectangle and a triangle. The area of the souvenir booth is 45 meters square. The perimeter is 44.24 meters. I chose those shapes because they are perfect for my booth. I like those shapes. I chose those sizes because I think that's the perfect size if I want to build a booth. As Indonesian students, my festival can promote the Indonesian culture because I will sell clothes called batik from Indonesia. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a great day. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friends. Before I start my presentation, I would like to ask you, have you ever been to a festival? I like going to a festival. It's fun. Today, I'd like to present about designing a festival venue. I'm going to explain my festival venue. I chose this title because I think festivals are fun and interesting. I've been to a festival. In the festival, I see traditional food, tenants, souvenirs, and toys in the festival. In the festival, I saw lots of tenants such as food, clothes, and souvenirs in the festival. The booths are very bright and colorful. If I rent a booth in the festival, I will design my booth to be very bright and colorful, so it will stand out and also attract people coming to my booth. The shapes and sizes of the ice cream booth are 4 rectangles with an area of 8 square meters, 2 semicircles with an area of 3.8308 square meters, 1/3 of a circle with an area of 2.355 square meters, and a triangle with an area of 0.5 square meters. The total area of the assumed proof is 14.6858 square meters. The total perimeter of the assumed proof is 30.718 meters. The shapes and sizes of the coffee proof are 4 rectangles with an area of 6 square meters, 2/3 of a circle with an area of 4.71 square meters. The total area of the coffee proof is 10.71 square meters. The total perimeter of the coffee proof is 26.52 meters. I chose the shapes and sizes of the proof because if we combine those shapes and sizes, it looks like a proof. As Indonesian students, I can promote Indonesian culture by making a proof that serves Indonesia's traditional food. Thank you for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Good morning, teacher and friends. Today, I want to present about festival venue. I choose this title because I like festival. I have been to festival before. In the festival, I saw a dance. In the festival, I saw lots of things such as food, traditional clothes, and games. They decorate the booth with interesting lights and colorful. The first booth I draw is stage. This construction stage from rectangle and semicircle. This area of rectangle is 320 meters and the area of semicircle is 628 meters. So the total area of rectangle and semicircle is 948 meters and the perimeter is 158.8 meters. And the second boat I draw a steeple. This construction from square and triangle. The area of square is 2.500 meters and the area of triangle is 360 meters. So the total area of square and triangle is 2.860 meters. And the perimeter is 280 meters. If I run a boat at the festival, I will be giving extra color and provide cheerful and friendly. As Indonesian students, I can promote the Indonesian culture through my festival. I love Indonesian product and preserve Indonesian culture for promotion. Thank you for listening to my presentation.